Hey guys, good evening again. It's number time, but I just thought maybe we're gonna do five, six, seven puzzles. I don't know. I don't feel like doing puzzles. I don't feel like going to bed, but I just realized it's been a lot of days and I haven't done anything, so it's very inappropriate. And I went for a tiny tournament, which was I would say one of the worst tournaments of my life. Actually, won't mind saying it, the worst, as far as I can remember. But never mind, my experience and. Hmm, some fun time with some of my very good, good and close friends. And yeah, let's just start the puzzles. It's just gonna be I'm sorry, I might not be able to be that enthusiastic as usual. I'm very, very rowdy, but we have a big yeah, that's a good thing. You're on the 17th one. He's mentioning that. I'm not sure if I can calculate when I'm sleepy, but definitely worth giving a shot. And warm up can be done. Though warm up puzzles are also not that easy. But nothing is hard as well. It's an easy book. My sir told me that this book is good for the players up to the 2000 FIDE rating, and I think I'm above that. Not theoretically, but practically. And even if I'm not, there's no problem in presuming that. And I can solve everything. It's just a cakewalk. All right, yeah, I think I remember this one. Queen G6 was the answer. Yeah, this one too, I guess. Black to play. Takes the rookie. It was, yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, I was doing it um, in the multiples of five as far as I remember. This one it was, I don't know, maybe this was the answer. Takes something like that. I don't know. But did it here would be one was the answer. This one I know, right? See, it's really this one, yeah, I remember. Takes. And then I got behosh. तो D8 था ऐसा कुछ तो था अच्छा rook 1 D3 yes rook 1 D3 very nice then rook 8 distracted and that yeah, फिर से भी कर सकते हैं puzzle there is no problem like a woodpecker method but there is no point like we bro there are new puzzles remaining so why do you want to do the old one if you have new one if you have completed the book once which I might have then there's still a point doing it again systematically not just randomly. And F6 was the answer. Yeah, I just can't feel it, because I have done this. And this one, yeah, rook C4 was the answer. And this one looks new to me for sure. Perhaps not, Knight H6. Oh, yeah, I remember. Queen H3, बहुत confused हुआ था इसमें. Yeah, Knight E2. अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी दी थी मैंने इसका भी टेक्स C5 इसका ये नहीं करा था टेक्स नाइट C5 इसका भी करा ही लग रहा है कुछ तो था क्रेजी सा बिशप H6 आइडिया वर्क कराया था आई गेस बिशप टेक्स समथिंग लाइक दैट करा हुआ है बिशप F5 G5 बिशप exactly hard move to find but I had found it ये बिशप C5 था तो यार देखना चाहिए यार क्या किया नहीं किया वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम तो नींद आ रही है एक पजल सॉल्व करो I really don't know what will happen even if I solve one puzzle, but I know if I solve one puzzle daily, then it's going to be 30 puzzles a month. And I missed for the last 7 days. So technically, I just missed seven puzzles, which is equivalent to one full nice hour of practice and one video. So I did miss 7 days, of course. But even if I would have done the least, it would have resulted in one day's full efforts. So consistency matter, guys. Every tiny drop matters. That's how you break the rock. It doesn't matter if you just drown it with bucket, you shower it intensively. As you know, I just realized that I really want to cut out my weight. Brisk walking daily, good steps will help me way more than occasional intense cardio. So that's what the math is. Just running water can split to uh, just can rip apart the stones. So that's the power of consistency. Just be consistent, show up daily. Even one thing, one tiny little thing keeps compounding. Just show up daily. Be consistent. Atomic habits. That's the biggest principle for atomic. All right. So the first answer which comes to my mind, I don't know why it's rook f7. E7. E7 check is most natural. E7 takes. No, it takes me, of course. E7 knight f6. डायरेक्ट नाइट f6 भी तो जा सकते हैं. थ्रेटनिंग क्वीन एंड e7 दोनों कैसे रोकेगा, क्योंकि क्वीन से क्वीन मर रही है, क्वीन e7 मर जाएगी, क्वीन a3 जाएगा तो भी चेक आ जाएगी, नाइट f6 खत्म हो गया गेम में, कुछ दिखने का. बचाऊंगा टपकते बदल की songs. I might need a bit. You know what? Maybe no songs, just some tiny African drum. That's good. I know you can't hear it, but that's good. फोकस करो हर्षित भाई, सोना भी तो है. हाँ बस ये पजल करके सोना क्या, कल टाइम से उठना है. I'm doing this. सूट्स देखना है, सूट्स प्राइम वीडियो. ऐसा ना हो पजल नहीं कर रहा हूँ, जस्ट व्हाट सूट्स हो रहा है. Let me lock in till either I solve a few puzzles or my head drops with my mouth open, like that. Yeah, I was asleep an hour ago yesterday. Not doing good with my routine. Really need to check up on. 12 बजे से लेट नहीं सोना है, नहीं होना. Knight b4 अच्छी मूव दिख रही है, पॉन गेन कर रही है, which is a very important pawn. हमें b4 एक pawn मिल रहा है knight b4 के बाद. Queen b4 we just go here and then we are threatening to exchange with queen also a checkmate. And that position looks good. बहुत crucial pawn है ना actually, so I think knight b4 should do that. तो ठीक है, इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बहुत important pawn है, so that's skills. उधर एक पोजिशनल पजल आई थी, मैंने कहा था तो कुछ तो आई थी ऐसी बुक में, तो मैं जस्ट realized बुक्स पैटर्न की, ठीक है. The significance matters, not like a typical tactical motive, though it is a tactical motive, whatever you call it. Right? But it's a tiny tactic, not the uh, routine way. It does not. At least I'm gonna do warm up. कुछ भी करो यार, ब्रेन काम कर रहा है आज, मुझे बिल्कुल इच्छा नहीं थी जिम जाने की। It's 2 a.m. I was like, I'm gonna do some time back and what? I cycle, I listen to songs, I talk to people, chill, and you know what I end up doing? Eventually, I did legs, is something which I really avoid, and even in my worst day of legs and very low energetic day, I managed to get 100 squats, two leg presses, two sets of leg press, leg extension, calves, and leg curl. That too on the worst day, and that is worst. Of course, the weight was very light and everything, but like around 120 kg, that's it on leg press, and just two sets. And, yeah, curl and not even 40 kgs weight, not that 45. Very low weight, but just managed to get, just try to stay consistent. And when I went to, I think 35 kgs is still a little okay. I don't feel like that. It's just low weight, more reps, controlled. And I talked, I just did like 5 to 10 pull-ups. And I'm like, okay, let's call it today. Nothing. That was very insignificant. What was it really compared to the spark it gives me, compared to the element of consistency it makes me stand upon, compared to the progress I'm making daily, compared to the discipline of showing up daily, no matter what, and no matter how I feel, regardless of what I feel. Doesn't that count? Psychologically and also physically, really. Sitting back at home, perhaps ordering some junk, or just wasting some time. Doesn't that really matter? At least I did some activity. I felt good. I released some happy hormone. Doesn't matter if I burned some calories or not. But wasn't it just a nice movement which was required for the body to not get stiff and stay active and stay motivated? Also leading to a very good and healthy protein full diet, which I might not have taken and perhaps gotten outside to eat somewhere, if not for the workout. Really, just 1 hour is what all it took to me. Maybe I would have scrolled for 1 hour. I would have talked to someone. I would have watched Suits for 1 hour. Nobody knows. Doesn't that count? It does. So even this warm up, no matter how easy it is, it counts. If some of my students are watching this video, they might not be able to solve this puzzle by solving for 10 minutes. And I'm doing it quickly. Doesn't that count? Yeah, that isn't significant for me, significant for them because I'm stronger. But that doesn't mean that doesn't count. So guys, if you're doing mate in two or something like that, it doesn't mean that doesn't count. It does. Of course, if you are at a higher level, but I'm talking to my students, I'm talking to you guys. It does matter at all level. Just do something. Show up daily. Staying consistent matters. And that's what I'm going to do. I was traveling, so I was not able to do that. That's my excuse. But whatever. All right. I was just talking and looking into my own eye rather than thinking for the solution, which is very, very inappropriate. And I guess I now ought to look for some sort of solution. And it's the time to look for some sort of solution. It's not that hard. Oh, why is it? Look, malam parsa ka video. Good boy. F6 is coming. तो दिख से नहीं रहा knight f4 bhi aa raha hai. That's the big problem. Otherwise, I might have gone for something like knight h7, rook c6. I needed moves देखो भाई. Think broader, wider, not deeper. Width matters, not the volume, like a cylindrical shape, or how would I explain it to someone? The shape, guys, like just a cube, cuboid are not the perfect example, but I think a cylinder is like pi r square h. So h does matter, but not that much. R matters. The radius, the more thick the pipe is, like that. Of course, h also matters. You can't just think for one move and you can't just be looking for 10 candidate moves here and 10 on the next move, of course. You gotta know some basic calculation. Oh, that does work. Queen h5, game over. Queen h5 takes, bishop takes, and boom, 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 rook mar gaya. And in the end, we have boom, 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 boom. We have knight, bishop, rook, rook, and he has just knight, bishop, bishop, rook. Exchange of knight, oh, no, h6 miss हो गया. Even though मैं h6 miss हो गया रे बाबा. Oh my confidence. ठीक है. h4 don't tell me. h4 गेम ओवर. रुक जी. पता नहीं क्यों सबसे पहले इसी टाइप की मूव आती है मेरे दिमाग में. क्रेजी क्रेजी गेम देख के. और क्या. सिंपल. पता है. just some puzzles, just some patterns. कोई था रमेश सर का कुछ तो था, अटेंड किया था बहुत पहले. अनएक्सपेक्टेड मूव टाइप का उसमें कुछ था कि कुछ क्रेजी मूव ढूंढा करो कुछ पोजीशन सबसे वियर्ड मूव. कुछ भी weirdest like it doesn't seem possible. And yeah, that's and also shab track like principle of hmm, what if I do it anyways? Okay, am I not just winning a piece by rook t2? Not exactly, but yes, exactly. क्या करेगा rook t2 game पर. Rook t2 queen c4 somewhere goes queen captures queen. Queen captures your pair. Oh, this is better. I see. देखो 16-17 कर लिया है. खत्म हो गया चैप्टर. This 64. Almost 25% done. Not bad, bro. Definitely not bad. But considering that I have not even put my best for more than 2 days and definitely not consistent. I think I'll just finish the book just like that again. Of course, not gonna be that easy, but I don't care. I don't want to do it in 2 days. I'll just stay consistent. I have a lot of things on my plate, a lot of work to do, a lot of more priorities, unfortunately, than improving the chess right now. Of course, I really want to improve my chess, but unfortunately, I have some other priorities as of now. So I gotta focus on that. And if I can just compound my efforts and finish such a big book, don't you think it's gonna contribute my chess? It will contribute tremendously. And the best thing about chess, it stays forever with you. Once you hit a certain saturation, You don't fall down. Even if you do, just some practice, just some games or something, get back at your level. You cannot just crash down anywhere. No, you have a certain limits. You're always gonna push through it. Whatever. There's no injury. It's not like you lift 200 kilos at the gym and you get injured. You have to start up slowly. Even if that you have a certain threshold. So chess, what you learn will stay to your life always, and no downside. Even if you just keep playing, experience will make you go here. Always be upright. Best thing about chess. C5 था इसी टाइप की क्वेश्चन मैंने आज एक गेम में देखी थी. गेम देखा था मैं क्लासिकल गेम. एंड लो इस टाइप का एंड गेम था E4 E5 में बहुत था. ये बहुत शिक्स है A B F G H A B F G H. यार ये मुझे क्यों लग रहा है मैं कर दूंगा. या मुझे बहुत देखी देखी लग रही है. नाइट F4 इंटरेस्टिंग. नाइट F4 थोड़ा ज्यादा हो जाएगा भाई. अब क्यों ज्यादा हो जाएगा. Let's calculate. Ideas ठीक है. Knight F4. Let's see the first variation. He takes the first variation. Uh, then we are gonna go Knight H4, and then we can even take our bishop. तीन पीस देने का कोई मतलब थोड़ी ना. So let's start with Knight H4. Knight H4, Queen H7, and my idea is get my rook to D8 somehow. But if I go Knight F6, he's gonna go Bishop F6. That was the reason I wanted to go Knight F4 in the first place. So Knight F4, and now my plan was something like Knight H4, then Queen H7, then Queen C6. But that's too hypothetical, though I feel there must be the answer must be something in that realm itself. Obviously, Knight H4, Queen E4 leads to Knight F6, winning the Queen. So Queen H7 is the only move. The Queen kind of feels good there as well. NGL, not gonna lie. Knight B4 अच्छा है but ID5 क्या आ रहा है उसके बाद? ऐसा नहीं जीत ही जाएगा। 3 पीस दे सकते हैं। इंटरेस्टिंग। 3 पीस यार। B4 भी अच्छा है बट B4 he can just play bishop B7 now. Hmm. नहीं यार इम्पोर्टेंट पॉन है यार, पॉन मिल गया E5 का, नाइट B4 होना चाहिए because takes and he moves and then queen C7. Oh lol, knight E5 पहले, why? Oh अब knight F4, yes. लॉल दिख गए आइडियाज, आइडियाज तो दिख गए। नाइट B4, नाइट E5 नहीं दिखा। नाइट क्वीन इधर, नाइट F6, क्वीन C6, that is winning. Yes, नाइट E5 not that hard, कैंडिडेट मूव समझ के करता तो बहुत इजी होता, बहुत इजी। कैंडिडेट मूव नहीं देखा नाइट E5 का, सिंपल देखता खत्म हो खत्म। नाइट E5 था वेरी इजी। नाइट F गेम ओवर। नाइट F4 ही है ना। इसके बाद क्या, बिशप सी, नाइट F4 ही होगा ऑफ कोर्स। तो क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? बोलो नहीं करना तो मत करे, नींद में तो मत कर। नो यू आर स्लीपी। नाइट E5 दिखना चाहिए था। नाइट B4 में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? दिखना चाहिए था, कोई मुश्किल नहीं। या तो बैठे रहता, सॉल्व ही नहीं करता, दैट वाज बेटर। ये एक पजल गलत करने से कोई मतलब नहीं। You really miss some chances of calculation. It's better you just don't solve it and keep waiting. देखता हूँ नेक्स्ट पजल, गिव अप करना है यार। Just curious to see. Was it easy? Looks easy. Can I solve it? Of course. But can I solve it correctly and quickly? That's the question. Correctly, yes. Quickly, I don't know. I'm sleeping. ठीक है, पिछली वाली भी कर लेता अगर वेट ही करता रहता, करना ही नहीं आधा घंटा। Do it like that, Harshit, to all the puzzles. Just don't do it. It's better you not do it. You're sleepy, you're tired, you're overstressed, you're thinking, you're happy, excited. No. If you're not sure, don't do it. And before, I was definitely not sure. I was only 80% sure. I would say 70%. Still, I went for the call. That's my mistake. No excuses. यार मजबूत ना जाने उसका तेरे खुदा ने बख्शे, क्या ईमान है। पता है ठीक है। बिशप इज पर बिशप इज पर check. Sorry, attack. We are not sure. Perhaps he'll go the offense. मर गया। कहाँ जाएगा जगह ये मर गया ना बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग अटैक। बे यार क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं। गधा हूँ क्या यार। भाई तो सो जा यार। कैसे नहीं होगा यार। क्या कर रहा है यार। ये सब सीजन अच्छे से देख तो लेता भाई। फर्स्ट मूव दैट केम टू माय माइंड फर्स्ट। I just saw it right now. खत्म। क्या जल्दी आंसर देखनी है। Why am I not able to find anything wrong in my answers? ओके वेल रॉन्ग की जरूरत ही नहीं है रॉन्ग राइट कैंडिडेट में देखते तो अपने आप दिख जाता है बट स्टिल यू शुड नो व्हाट इज रॉन्ग विद योर जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ क्यूरियोसिटी एंड मोर appropriate calculation why not because you want to look for the best move yeah he just ignores that's the best okay capture it's good game look c1 subtle quite subtle playing on the dark side but definitely not winning they'll just ignore forcing bishop c7 not done. I just wasted two players on this book. But I want to see. Okay, that's saw some things. Again, consistency matters. कुछ तो देखना है. Let's get back to work. Good night.